Hey, I'm on one of the world's longest flights, Johannesburg to Atlanta on Delta. 13,581 kilometers in almost 17 hours. So this is so funny because the flush scared me. At this point, we're about 6 hours into the flight with just 10 hours to go. I watched American Fiction because, you know, I'm going to America, and had a ham and cheese sandwich, which was meh. Fell asleep, woke up, time in Atlanta, 5:39 a.m. 2 hours, 18 minutes to go. My Apple Watch told me to stand up, so I did, to just stretch my legs, and then it was breakfast time. I'm so hungry. So what we have for breakfast is yogurt, a fruit bowl, something warm, scrambled eggs, hash brown, and mushrooms. 6.5 out of 10.
You may continue to use your mobile devices as long as they are properly secured.
We're in Atlanta. There it is. The USA, land of the free and home of the Thank you so much. Okay, bye. Oh, sorry.
The busiest and most efficient airport in the world. If you're visiting Atlanta, please enjoy all our city has to offer. If you're merely passing through, consider including Atlanta in your future travel plan.
The staff at the airport are super nice. Okay, we are here. I cannot believe it. I'm feeling good. Now at the carousels in Atlanta, waiting for the bags. I have a 6-hour layover here in Atlanta, and I considered leaving, but it's my first time here and I don't want to risk missing my connecting flight. So there we go. Got my bag and then had to head to TSA for the final check. Checked my boarding gate for my next flight, and then got on the plane train, which is an underground train that connects the airport's international and domestic terminals. So I got to the F gates and I need to get to the T gates, which is where I'm heading now. Before I head to my gate though, I have to check out a special place.
Watch your step as you exit.
So within this airport in Atlanta, there's literally a gallery of Shona sculptures made in Zimbabwe. It's absolutely beautiful. Then it was time to head down to the plane train again. That's my phone. Thanks. Okay, so I am on my way to Pascal's. I need to get to Concourse B to do that. I needed to get some southern food, so I was heading down to the plane train to get some food from Pascal's.
Train is stopping. Please collect your belongings and watch your step as you exit.
So cool things. I am at Pascal's. I got some southern food and I have no idea, I don't know if I made a good choice. It's smelling really nice. I hope it tastes good. It was 1877. Okay. Ooh. Let's have a look. Guys, I've always wanted to have a biscuit, so that's a biscuit. These are beans. Those are black-eyed peas. Green beans, fried chicken. I washed my hands just now, but not sure if they're actually clean. Still, I'm gonna use my hands. Sing it. I'm actually not hungry enough for this much food, but we're still gonna do it. Let's start here. This is delicious. My favorite is the veggies. Those were good. Perfection. I like to get a little souvenir, so I went to a gift shop.
Need a bag or anything?
No, thank you. I love her accent. Grab some water from the water fountain, which I also love. And then it's time to go. Time to departure, 1 hour, 8 minutes.
Please remember, this train is stopping.
So this is me heading back to my gate for my flight to Chicago. But before I did that, I had to take one more look at the sculptures before I leave. Time to departure, 18 minutes.
ATC advises us we should have a smooth ride so they can start their service.
The guy sitting next to me on the plane, he let me sit at the window seat, which was so cool because it meant that I got to see the views. I have the shakes right now because of the caffeine I've been drinking to stay awake and avoid jet lag. We're 33 hours in. That blue ocean that you see is actually Lake Michigan. Absolutely incredible. There it is. Chicago. So Chicago has a population of 2.7 million people and it's the third largest metro area in the USA.
Welcome to Chicago, and thank you for choosing Delta.
This is my last domestic flight, and I need to collect my luggage and find my host. But my journey isn't over yet. I've been to Georgia and Illinois so far, and I still have to cross over to a whole other state today, this time by road. So I'm going to take some time to freshen up and look a little less exhausted before we head out to Indiana. Okay, we are at O'Hare waiting to be picked up. Like, look at this car. Yo. It's not the car picking us up, but it's still a pretty cool car. So it's time to head out to Indiana with some of the peeps that I'll be spending time with there. My flight landed at 2:28 p.m. and we left the airport with Keegan, very cool dude, just before 4 p.m. People were getting off work around that time, so we spent ages in traffic, which I didn't mind, because I got to see more of the city of Chicago. When I think about Chicago, the first thing that comes to mind are Michelle and Barack Obama, the Chicago Bulls, Chicago, my favorite musical, and Al Capone. I'm going to need to come back here absolutely because this city is way too iconic to just pass through in a car. Fun fact, there's a 1 hour time difference between Indiana and Illinois, even though they're neighbors. Why? Because that's what lawmakers decided. It's gonna take us a couple of hours to cross over to Indiana, so now you can listen to me lecture my car mates about home, Zimbabwe. There's 16 official languages.
16
Yes.
official.
Yes. So Shona is the most widely spoken. So in all likelihood, if you met a Zimbabwean,
Shona or Shona?
Shona,
Shona.
Shona. So if you met a Zimbabwean outside of Zim, you probably meet someone who's Shona and Shona speaking. So people from like my region, most of them speak Isindebele, which is like Isizulu. It's the 16. Yeah, it is a lot.
And you can find some people who speak actually all the 16 languages.
I wonder. It's not common.
That would be so cool.
That would be really cool, yeah. So if you look outside, you'll see we're now on the Skyway toll bridge, which was built in 1958. It's 8 miles long and crosses over the Calumet River. We have to pay a toll on this road to cross to the other side, and the money goes towards road maintenance. Super fun fact that I learned recently, in pre-colonial Nigeria, Yoruba towns had a toll system.
Remove card quickly. Thank you. Take receipt.
Trade going on between Yoruba-speaking towns and other parts of Africa was an opportunity. Traders paid tolls to the chiefs when they crossed boundaries, and tolls were a major source of economic power for chiefs who controlled the system. They were collected in cash and were an attractive source of revenue because they were immediate and regular.
We'll do the honorable thing and pay despite there not being a thing stopping us.
Yay! We're finally in Indiana and heading over to the University of Notre Dame, home of the Fighting Irish. The university is located north of the city of South Bend, and it has its own zip code, police force, and fire department. We're gonna spend a lot of time with the fire department, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. Notre Dame is a private university which was founded in 1852 by Catholic priests from France. The first landmark you see as you drive in is the Golden Dome. A statue of Mary sits on top of the dome. Notre Dame's campus is the most beautiful campus I've ever seen. It honestly feels like I just stepped into a Disney movie. There is so much to see on this massive campus, which is constantly being improved and developed. As we arrived, you can see the building equipment because there are renovations happening at now. Thank you so much, Keegan. Very, very much. Okay, so at this point, I wasn't sure if I was seeing things or like, because I'd been on the road for a long time. But this is a view from my room. And this was my first meal at Notre Dame. Chipotle! Hooray! Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.